Today marks 100 years since New Zealand went to war in the Battle of the Somme, in which 2,000 New Zealanders died over 23 days. William Prince was one of those who died. But 2 days before his death, he wrote a letter to his fiancée, which was read out today during the ceremony in Auckland by his nephew, Peter Thompson. And listening in the crowd was 93-year-old Joan Davis, the daughter of the fallen soldier's fiancée. Here's Peter Thompson reading his great-uncle's letter with reaction from Ms Davis.
France, September 13, 1916. Dear Mother, Jean and all.
Billy Prince died in 1916, but my mother married in 1919.
I cannot describe it. It would perhaps be as big as the bush at Papakura, but now it is just a mass of broken timber. Hardly a decent-sized tree stands, all broken and smashed by shell fire.
Fascinating, isn't it? Finding out little bits of family history and people, and you see some of them have got personalities and some haven't. Depends, doesn't it? If you know somebody or somebody's like somebody else, you can see it, but you never hear their voices and you don't know them as people.
We came across quite a few dead Germans in the wood I referred to. They had been missed and not buried. I took a button off one poor beggar's coat as a souvenir.
So what did it mean to you sitting there and hearing that read out, the letter that was written to your mother?
I only heard bits and pieces of it.
Old Fritz is getting something to keep him thinking. There's a devil of a shock in store for him in a day or two. You will probably hear about them in the papers.
I was quite impressed of the little bit I did hear, and I thought, oh yes. Oh yes.
14th. Have just received orders to move. Cannot write more. Fond love to you all. From your loving son, Will.